Hey there everyone, this is MarkyMan64 here, welcome you back to another episode of Let's Play Human Fall Flat on the PS5. This is episode number 24. So in the last episode we finished up the Red Rock level and we entered the tower level. So at the end of the last episode we had solved one of the puzzles. We had come through here with one of these power cells and we are about to push it in and see the effect. So what is going to happen? Well, it lifts this lava up. Yes, it does. And gives us some islands to get across. So you might be able to already see where we're going. We're going over to the plus door, and the plus door has another power cell input on it. So we are going over there to try and open that door. Now this is pretty much insta-death in this lava, like, because I mean they kind of assume that if you are in the lava then you can't really get out of it. Oh, I almost demonstrated there. But I might demonstrate it. I think it is here. It might be when it was lower, it might have been permadeath. So let's just test that out very quickly. So I'm going to fall in, yes. So as soon as you touch the lava, but I don't know if that counts also for if you are hanging on to something. Let's hang on to something. Yes, okay, so even if you hang on to something, there's probably exceptions to that rule because there tends to be with rules. But it does appear that there's permadeath. Or not permadeath, what am I talking about? It's not permadeath because you respawn. It's insta-death when you touch the lava. So then put that power cell in there. And this one kinda confuses me, I'm not going to lie. It looks like you want to use the chains to get over there, but you can't actually like catch the chains when you use this platform to get up there. You can't actually get the chains. So I mean, what I do and what is maybe intended is I go around here and cross these chains first. Again, this might be the way it's actually intended to be, but I make it across here as quickly as possible, and actually that was quite impressively fast. I wonder where I'm going to mess up now. Okay, so watch yourself on these platforms. These platforms are a bit frustrating because like they're high enough that you're bumping your head on it when you jump, but they are, you know, they're not a great height for you to jump up on. So then you come around here, and then I'm not sure what this is for. It might just be for if you fall in, like as you saw the save point there. This might just be designed, actually I'm going to test it out. It might just be designed for you to land on. Yeah, it is. Okay, so this is the respawning platform. And so we want to come up here and grab on to one of these as they turn round. Now we saw this ages ago and I even commented on this, and oh, we'll be there later, but we are going up here where there are a couple of boxes. Now let's see. I don't really understand, and this is in several parts of this level, I don't really understand why they've given you 2 boxes. I can't see why you would need 2 boxes, or why 2 boxes would have any advantage, because for one thing they're really hard to like stack on top of one another. So then just do the same thing, but only this chain is interweaving and going everywhere. So you just need to be careful with that. Not fall off like I was about to do there. Oh, there we go. I stayed on. Jump up here. Oh, I think I've went too. Oh no, okay, I made it up. Well done. Well done to me. Self well done. So then jump over here, and then I can probably just drop down. There we go. Okay, and then more of these platforms. So make it up. We're going like really high, and that's the idea of this level, is that we end up going to the top of the tower, which is quite a nice idea. I seem to remember that they did a similar thing before, but I didn't actually check that on the level select to see if I remembered them doing that. Was there like a mountain or something that you needed to climb up different bits to get to the top of the mountain or something? I might be completely making that up, but I seem to remember that. So if I drop down, this is probably an easier way, or a safer way to do this, let's say. It's not necessarily easier, but it's safer. And I want to go over to this pipe over here, so some height is probably a good idea. I could have probably got it from the lower bit, but some height is probably needed. And this is constantly on, so we just need to go over here and land over here. Perfect. So there are a couple of power cells we need to get. The first one being over here. And we try and jump over and get this power cell. Why can I not? There we go. Okay, I like to grab it with both hands just so that they're more stable, especially these ones where they're thin cylinders. They'd be wagging about everywhere if I was just carrying it with one hand. So put it in here if I can. That's also usually easier with 2 hands, but not always. So that's one of the powered. I don't know why it doesn't light up here. It feels like that should light up, but you have to also put one in here. Now this one's a bit more complicated than that last one. That's why I went for that last one first. So if only like those doors earlier on were so broken. It does feel like these are just broken doors. So the aim here is to get, and I didn't understand this for the longest time. So there's a bar going to be coming up here, like a bar diagram type thing, like this is like a gauge readout, but we want to get it to the green line, exactly to the green line, and not any further than that. What I originally thought it was that you needed to get it in between the green and the red, but the red is like, I don't really know why they've added in the red line, because like that's just the top, and like anywhere other than green is going to be a fail. So it's not just a case of turning these to full and voila, you've got it. You need to. There's a certain like knack to it as far as like levels and stuff. So if you turned this to full, then it would go too far up, I believe. Unless I'm like mistaken. It's probably going to work like that now. Now that I've said that. No, okay, so that's full. And so I don't think even it's a case of you turn this down because you can like see it and like use this. I believe you need to turn another thing to not full. So let's try turning this a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I think, is that one full and that one's full and that one's the one that it's not, or are they all turned slightly less? So anyway, once you get it to green, you pull that lever there and it makes, what's it making? It makes one of these power cells. Now I don't know how that would work because it's like a kind of self-contained unit here, but hey, it works, and I am holding it with one hand, but I am managing to keep it fairly steady. Okay, so then try and put it in here. It's normally easier. Oh, okay, of course it works easier there. I really don't know. Does that mean down then, the light? Because yeah, now it's the other light that's on. Okay, so that's up. So it felt like that would be what like the power readout would be. Like it would show you that the two were powered. But it's not, and that's fine. So I did a little jump at the top of the lift. That was adorable. So nothing to power on in this room. We just want to open these doors, which is by doing that. And I'm going to just speed run this and jump right in. Okay, so the aim of this bit is, well, first of all, no, it wouldn't be an advantage to do that actually. First of all, I'm going to come over here and get this stick thing, because the first aim is to knacker these machines. So what we do to do that is we push these barrels into the machine, and that retires them. That breaks them. So if I maneuver that, it's really difficult to maneuver, but of course it is, because this is Human Fall Flat. we don't have thumbs in Human Fall Flat, and I mean that already just makes life so much more difficult. I'm glad I have my thumbs. So anyway, I'm going to, once this opens back up, you want to then push that in there. Is that in? It might be in now. Yeah, there we go, okay. And then once it's stuck, it'll then do that, and then like the pressure will be released. I don't know why you do that. There probably is, like, you're probably able to just not do that. Because that would only really be useful if you were needing to cross over there. But even still, you could cross over there without doing that. So maybe there's like, maybe that builds up. Yeah, that probably builds up the pressure because you're. Yeah. Okay, you do need to do that. I see something that is going to change. There's a plug just on this pipe here, and I'm sure that's going to fire off when I break this machine. So let's just put it in there. I thought it was for the platforms, like so that they were in position, but obviously you don't need to do that because you could just jump on them when it was at its when you were closest to it. You could just jump on there, but yeah, I am going to wait until that opens back up, and then I'm going to put that in there. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. And then just like leave it in there until it closes up. And then let's see this thing come off. Will we see it? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so it does require you to do that, and then that causes all the pressure to be on the other things. And so the next thing we're going to do is to grab this and walk it over here. I could probably lift it, yeah. Lift it and then push it over to the other side here. Drop it down. And so then there's an intake valve here, but we don't want to use that just yet. We want to jump in this thing here and be sent over here. So then drop down here. First of all, we want to... So we're going to be turning this around to face this and this one over here, this power cell over here. So first of all, we're going to turn it all the way, and that is going to send it over in that direction, and then just drop back down here and be sucked into this. Now the input one is going to be in the same place. Okay, there we go, and that shows you that this ends up like the respawn point, because we've opened those upstairs doors. The respawn point is going to mean that we can get through here. So my aim here is to go up here. And there's probably another way to do this. Like, you've probably got other ways to do this. I have been going under here and doing the wall thing to get over here, and then kind of drop down onto here. And then let's remind myself, yes, so the input thing is over here that I need to get this to, so I can jump off the end of this, I believe. Let's say, okay, not do that, but try and get down here. Okay, is this not going to work? No. Okay, and then I'm going to fall in. Okay. What on earth happened there? I don't know. I've never done that before. That's never happened. But it did give me a second chance there. I have no idea what happened. I know that kind of, from the way that happened, it might come across like I did a jump cut, but I can assure you that I did not. It just maybe looked like that. I don't know how best to get over there, because I'm looking now. Yeah, I mean, I can drop down, and then, yeah, I can probably get it from here. So let's put that there, lift this up and then try and make it down there. Let's face it this way, and then yeah, kind of move down there. So this, as far as I can tell, unless that's what happened there just now, this pressure thing is not going to affect you too much. I just need to get across here, and I can possibly get up here. Yeah, there we go. So then go around here. And then jump over here. So then put this in here. This is the easier of the two, actually. So put this in here. Perfect. And push that closed. Oh, there we go. Okay, I saved myself. So that is one of two. So we need to just rinse and repeat. But the second one is a little more tricky to get to. Just because it is in the position that it is. It's not like you need to turn this pretty precisely. Not very precisely, but you can't just turn it all the way, or all the way this way, or all the way that way. So I think that is going to get it. There might be like, you know, like stops of it that, you know, there might just be like 3 possible positions or something. So then it's like always a good idea to just grab onto the wall when you arrive over here, because it might not be exact, but you will be in a good position to then drop down like so. So the power thing is below me right now. So if I drop down this way, yes, that has dropped down perfectly. Okay. So then what I'm going to do is then get this in here, drop it down, and then get ready to push that in, and then that will raise the lava again. I don't really know how that works, but that raises the lava, and we pass by all these different bits, and the pressure is building, and then it fires me up, and that's fun because it then finishes like that. So I do have quite a bit of time, or a little bit of time, so I am going to show you something that I've kind of hinted at, but I'm going to show you this, and I don't think I've showed it in the Let's Play. I'm pretty sure I haven't. But I'm coming back to Aztec because I want to demonstrate what a little bit of practice does. And this is me not going to like try too hard. Like, don't get me wrong, I am going to, you know, go at a reasonable pace, but I want to show you like the difference. And if you go back to, I don't even remember what episode it was that I did, or episodes, that's part of the point here. I don't remember what episodes I did Aztec in, but it was over a couple of episodes, and there's quite a lot of stuff that you needed to do well, you know, like straight away. But I am going to show you how quick you can do it, and like, again, obviously you can do it quicker, and people will be able to do it a lot quicker than what I do. But this is, I've not practiced this, I didn't intend to do this, I just thought of it in the minutes before I finished that level, because I knew that I wasn't going to need all the time for it. I just want to show this, but this is like the only bit of the the level really that I do the same. And again, there's probably multiple ways to do this without having to complicate it. So I want to get this down. I don't know whether there's like a weighted side or whether there's an unweighted side. Is the side at the red, is that like weighted? I know that this is completely random that I'm doing this, and again, really unplanned, because like I did not have this in mind, but because of the way that I'm doing these levels, I'm recording like the 2 levels, this one, or not this one, but the Tower and Red Rock, both on the same day at the same time. But because of that, it means that I've not planned out what I was going to do if I finished one episode earlier than expected. This is really frustrating because this is like, again, it's the only bit of this level that I do the same, but there we go. Okay, so I finally got it. And then what you can do is not grab the pole there and open this door, but come round here. This is just again a demonstration of like just how quick like skipping the level can be. I know I keep saying that and then I'm not doing it that quick, but so do this wall grabbing technique coming over here, and then I'm sure, yes, there's a box. Yeah, okay, I remember. So I want to come up to the top of this, and then I'm just jumping over here, and then grab the box, move it over, not too far. I forgot that there was no ground there. Come over here, climb up onto this tree. Be careful coming round here. Now you can probably already see that I'm skipping at least some of it, but you can't necessarily get a sense of just how much I'm skipping. So there's where the boulder is. So I'm skipping all that. I'm already at that stage that I'm skipping that, which is quite far into the episode. I think I actually changed episodes like in the next little bit over here. You can come around here, and we're skipping all that. We're skipping all the running over these bits and going over there. We're skipping all that because you basically went up and then back down, and then like I think the episode changed. It might have been over there at one of those puzzles. But then you just climb these steps. It was quite a struggle to open the door down below, but you obviously don't need to do that up here because there's nothing protecting that. And you drop down into this, and I still pretty much have quite a bit of time, and then it's entering into the dark level. So yeah, that shows you. And this is going to be a slightly shorter episode, but that shows you like how much you can skip. And I think I've already showed this. I'm showing all the things that you might not have seen, but since I have done this Let's Play, Mansion is the first level, so since I've done this Let's Play, they've changed the order of the levels. I think it went from Mansion to Mountain before. Or maybe to Carry. No, I think it went to Mountain after Mansion. But they've changed their order, so that's another thing to be aware of. I think the extra dreams are still in their order that they came in, I believe. But yes, that's just to be aware of that. Again, I think I've mentioned that before, but it was just in case you're playing this and you go, oh, I started at level 1 and went through, and these are different orders. Yeah, that's why. Because in an update they changed that order. So I'm going to leave it there, folks. I don't know whether there's going to be another episode of this Let's Play, because this is the finale at the moment, but obviously it's been the finale a few times before, so we shall see if there's another episode. But if there is, then join us again for another episode of Let's Play Human Fall Flat on the PS5. Please like, comment, subscribe for more. Thanks everyone for watching. See you later. Bye bye.